Spin 103.8, it's Plan B with me, Sarina. Netflix's Orange is the New Black is one of the best TV shows going right now. One of the most popular characters come out of the show is Suzanne Crazy Eyes Warren. I am thrilled. Actually, scrap that. I'm excited to say that Uzo Aduba, the award-winning actress who plays Crazy Eyes, joins me on the line now. Uzo, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I am beyond excited. Congratulations on Suzanne, not only just on the show, but on your personal success. Lots of nominations, lots of awards. You've won an Emmy for her. Is it true that you almost quit acting before this role came along?
It is 100% true. It's not even almost. I quit the day I got this job.
Oh, no, come on.
A true story. I quit an hour. It was actually 45 minutes before I got the job on Orange because I was just done. I was tired and I wanted to act, and it didn't seem like that was what was going my way, and I was ready to go and pursue, a career at law. And I got home. My family's from Nigeria. It sounded like it made sense.
Yeah.
A traditional career. And I got home, and about 45 minutes later, I got the phone call that I was going to be on Orange is the New Black.
Do you know, I love it, Uzo, because you're sort of still doing something with the law, but this time it's breaking the rules. You're in a prison drama. So it sort of goes hand in hand.
Yes, the wrong side of the law.
So is it amazing to, one, you're finally doing the job you have always wanted to do, and two, to receive so many accolades for it?
It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. I don't think my brain has not wrapped itself around it. I hope maybe some years down the line I'll start to really settle in and understand what's going on. But I just feel really, truly just grateful because I love to do what I do. And I'm just grateful that people, are enjoying our show.
Not just enjoying it, absolutely loving it. I'm in awe, Uzo, because yes, I know that acting is all about transforming, right, and not being yourself. But you could not be any more different to Suzanne. How do you go through that transformation process? Is it literally just putting on that costume?
Yeah, it was that. It was figuring out, who this woman was from the inside out when I first started. With her and working on her and figuring out how she moves, because she moves differently than I do, figuring out what she wanted to say with her body, figuring out what she wanted to say with her hair, figuring out where she was coming from. And once I felt like I had an idea of what that was going to be, I just had to sort of hang up Uzo when I go to work and put on Suzanne and let her live to her fullest. So I just wanted to do her justice.
Oh, justice you do. How much fun do you have playing her?
I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to play her. She's so much fun. I also feel protective of her as well because, she puts herself out there a lot. She goes for it. She goes for it. But I love playing her. I always want to know what she's up to and what's coming next for her and how she's going to see a situation, and add her voice to the mix. She's so fun. Well,
you've just finished filming season 3. How different was walking onto set day 1 of season 3 in comparison to the very, very beginning?
It was exciting in a different way because day 1, season 1, felt almost like we were all going to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Like we'd all won the golden ticket, And so we were all just jumping off the walls. So everybody's just so ecstatic and over the moon and having a great time. And that was exciting. Going back to work season 3 felt like going back to your favorite summer camp or like going back to school after being away from your friends all summer on vacation. That's a different kind of excitement. It's wonderful and incredibly impactful and rewarding, just different experiences.
Is it, given how different physically you and Suzanne look, do you actually get recognized when you walk down the streets?
It's starting to pick up more now. I think it took people a minute to realize that I was not actually Suzanne, so people would kind of leave me alone on the street. But then it started to pick up where people would come past me, and then they would stop and come running back and grab me and say, excuse me, are you Uzo? Do you play Suzanne on Orange is the New Black? And I'd say yes. Now people are starting to become familiar with me, Uzo Aduba.
Yeah.
And so now I'm seeing that sort of grow its legs. But I've had some experiences in the beginning that were more intense than I expected them that they were going to be. When people figured out my old neighborhood that I lived there, that became a very interesting experience.
Do you have any prison fans?
We do. None that are in prison, just because I don't think they can stream Netflix in prison.
Yeah.
But we've had people who had formerly been incarcerated who have watched Netflix and said, oh, my gosh, that is exactly what it's like, or oh, my goodness, I love the show. I watch your show all the time. I remember that. But so that's been interesting.
Well, I have to say, I'm with them. I absolutely love the show. Uzo, I cried watching episode 1. There is so much heart in this show. And at the same time where I think, there's going to be a happily ever after, you come back down to earth with a thud. Because it's like, it is prison life. Sometimes you forget that these ladies are actually serving time.
Yeah, you do. But then, Genji, I think that's the beauty of what Genji does. She can take you somewhere and bring your focus to one area of the world, and you'll be laughing and having a great time. And then she is very, smart and swift at points about reminding us where we are.
Yeah.
That we're not at a camp. We're not hanging out, actually. And whether that's with, a CO coming into a scene or realizing, a hardship, with a medical hardship, realizing a rivalry, she will find a way to remind us of where the show actually takes place.
Finally, before I let you go, without giving anything away, will there be a season 4, and is Suzanne coming back?
There will be a season 4, and I think we'll have to watch and see.
Oh.
I think we can.
Do you know what? I'm going home to binge watch the other episodes. Uzo Aduba, a genuine pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you